Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back. My name is Naresh Chetri and I'm the Assistant Professor of Cybersecurity at Lindenwood University. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 phishing attacks that were 5 types that we learned in the previous video. And the one more thing today I'm going to describe is the scenario-based attack for these 5 types. So out of the 5 types, our first one is the email phishing, and the last one is the whiling. That means whiling phishing. As you see, the 5 types of the major phishing attacks we mentioned in the previous video. If you have not watched that, please watch it and continue on this video. So the first phishing attacks is the very simple, that is done via email, and the goal is to steal the sensitive data or install some malware in the victim machine or in the victim computer. So the scenario created by the attacker is something like this. One of the student, Harris, he is a student in the public university. He got email from his department chair. So something weird, and he need the urgent need of the help, as he mentioned that his son was in car accident and admitted to the hospital. He wants some financial help, and that can be any help from all the department members or from $1 onwards. And Professor has also sent a link to his direct deposit. And the email from the email ID seems something weird. So this type of scenario is very popular given in the Security Plus exam, which helps to determine you by giving the scenario, and you have to identify the type of phishing attack. So this is purely a email phishing, where the Professor Gary wants his student to do the financial help. And yeah, as we stated, the common defense is all the common defense for all type of our phishing attacks, making the user aware and teaching the staff members about phishing. And the second type of phishing is the SMS phishing, so which is so popular. So apart from our email phishing, which is done via email, but this is also the popular 2 type of attacks. There are one is SMS and one is the voice. So these 2 are the popular apart from those 3 type of phishing attack. So done via SMS, you can see how the SMS looks like, something like this, and who wants the victims to either reply or click on their phishing website. So they have a link over there even. And the scenario looks something like this. Jason, who is a real estate agent and working for the last 2 years, she received an SMS from a number, something weird number, regarding her PNC bank account, that her account was frozen, and a link to unlock that was given below, something like this. And the suspicious thing is that her name, account type, bank name, branch name, mobile number, and email address and account number were all accurate and exact in that SMS. It seems that, so it means the hacker has done a lot of research in the background to collect all the data. So they do the excellent research to collect the data. I mean, to collect the data of Jason, so that it feels like Jason will easily believe, and she will go on that link, click on the link provided over here, and provide the details of the account. Okay, this type of attack is the SMS phishing attack, and this type of scenario they are creating. The third one, as I said, is the voice phishing. In contrary to the SMS, they use the telephone or voice call, or we say conventional phone system or voice over internet protocol, to manipulate victim over the phone. So they try to make sure that they are calling from the legal source. So here is a Bob, who is the new account officer, who joined the firm only 3 months ago. So say they want to target the new employee. So he received an email from, oh, sorry, not the email. He received a call from a lady stating into his office number about a branch for the law firm. And for that, she requested Bob to give the account details and income statement of the last month over the phone. So this seems something like weird. And they try to make assure Bob that they are calling from the right source. But actually, they are not calling from the right source. They can be anything. They call from the VoIP or any conventional phone system. So in this way, they try to extract the information, which is the popular type of attack. The fourth one is the spear phishing, which means that we try to target the specific group, because here the hacker do good research and he find that there is something information with some special guy. So that special guy, or we say some special employee, so and he want to gain that data, or maybe the username, password, or anything. So we generally call it as a spear. So here is a scenario for that. Laura is an office assistant. She worked for the tax preparation company known as D&D Tax, and she worked in person on certain days and she worked remote on certain days. But on Wednesday morning, she received an email from her HR, so something like this. It seems like a weird. And to update her remote working policy for all employees and assure that that has been done by the other employee too. And the email states that they need the acknowledgement in saying click to proceed with review and digitally sign that in the unusual link other than the company website. So the her main goal is to make Laura SEO about that email and make her digitally sign over that unusual link. Okay, so the common defense is same. So how can you be aware of that attack? And the last one is the whiling phishing, almost something like spear phishing, but it's a little bit on the top of spear phishing. They try the specific people, or we say the senior employees, like the chief executive officer or chief financial officer. They normally say is a big fish in the company. So some scenario is something like that. Catherine is the CFO in the regional company, Minor Brands, where they supply the products in states. And Catherine received the email from manager Brett from the Austin, Texas, that the subject of urgent wire transfer needed within the attached invoice with the deadline of 4 p.m. So they try to make an employee, and Brett and also inform that he is an important meeting. So see, so they are trying to make nobody can call them back or email them back because they won't reply because they are in meeting. Then the attached invoice has a PDF file with a balance of this much in the name of Minor Brands. So in this way, they do some extra research, and on the top of spear phishing, they want to do the whiling attack. So try to make the target of the big fish over the company and gain a big sum of amount of money. So here is the summary. Yeah, beside from the email, we have learned about the phishing, what done from the voice for the Bob that was phished by Miss Janet via telephone number, and the other one is via SMS. So Jason, who the real estate agent, was phished by PNC Bank via text message. And email as a Harris is an undergraduate student, so it's phished by professor by an emergency email with the link to his checking account. And spear phishing for the Laura, who is phished by the HR department of the D&D Tax by an urgent email to sign digitally. And the last one was the Catherine, who is a CEO and phished by the manager Brett and by an urgent call. So here, if you link over the 7 social engineering principle here establish the authority concept. Yeah, authority concept. So here apply the authority principle because they are trying to email from such authority guy who has the command over them. For example, professor has command over the student, the bank has command over the customer, and Miss Janet has command over the new account officer. HR department has command over the Laura, and similarly, the project manager has a command over the. This means the authority plays a vital role to make them feast or to make them gain some information. So this is the common defense. So the normally is the awareness and teaching the staff members about phishing. And normally one more thing, the staff member must be aware about the HTTP versus HTTPS, which was a question asked in the Security Plus exam. So I guess you guys all know about the difference between HTTP and HTTPS, and that will help for the pattern matching. I mean, how the bad guy or the attacker works, and how we can detect the phishing emails or phishing calls, which is called the phishing, and phishing via text, which is called smishing. I hope that helps. Thank you.